test and see what it looks like here. It'll probably take a second to update. Can you see? Can you can you see it yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it on my thing. Yeah, it's not showing up on my stream. Are you sure you're watching it? Can you hear it? What do I sound? Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hear myself at all. So I mean, is there any audio coming off at all? I don't hear anything. I'm deaf, so I can't tell you.
It's just kind of quiet.
Really, it's still quiet.
Talk louder into the mic.
It's still quiet. What do you have the volume at? Is the volume really low? That's
Come on. What's going on? This tablet's fucking. Okay. Yeah, it's up.
here, Tom.
There, you can't turn it up or down there on the tablet.
Yeah.
No, it's only for a computer.
Well, then I don't know. I don't know. I have to get a new mic or something, I guess, and do it some other time because this microphone's not working. It's not. That's really, really quiet.
What if we use that webcam that has a good mic in it?
It's not pointed anywhere.
Well, we could prop it up.
What do you mean?
Use a little tape or something. Whatever.
We could try that. Try that. It's still not showing up on YouTube. Like, why is everything acting funny today? I don't understand.
Also, I do have that little gripper thing, remember, that I had holding the mic? Remember? I could hold it.
Maybe you could just sit right here on the mic stand. Yeah, well, we'll try to get the. I don't know why the mic. I don't know why it's so quiet. It really doesn't make any sense. I have it up like 500%, and it's still barely audible on the stream. I don't understand it.
I guess we have to plug that in. It's like going to the PC or the monitor. Oh yeah, you have a thing there. That's so cool. So convenient.
So we're gonna just Okay, now. Okay. So we need to add the filter.
I'm gonna pour this back in and have a cup of tea. So. Like I said, I'm out of it. I don't want to be too fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, so this one I actually have to turn the volume down on. How about that? There we go. Yeah, I think that microphone's just done for, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just probably gonna not use that microphone anymore.
See how much dust we blew out of it? That's insane.
Yeah, it was kind of dusty. All right, well now things should work. So
Don't cry over spilt wine.
yeah. Okay, so everything should be set up, should be good to go now.
Kate. Enjoy.
I don't know why that won't let me. Kiki, I'm streaming.
Oh, people hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
I'm trying to get this microphone in a place where I can actually people can hear me. And okay, that sounds about right. Should be able to, yeah.
I don't know Crystal and Evelyn.
Okay, I think that's about right. I'm gonna need you to check though, Kiki. Like tablet. Yep. I just need to make sure that the audio sounds good before I start, because it's gonna be like kind of a doozy of a stream. It's gonna be a bit.
Here's the last one. Here, delete that other one.
Delete what? You should just be able to watch the stream. See, it sounds way better. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I got a microphone that doesn't suck now. Cool. All right. Well, in that case, time to get started. We got basically a bunch of stuff to open. A lot of different items here. I got a couple of things that I have planned for future videos where I have a bunch of draft, like classic drafts, set up for me and my partner in Heroclix, but then I also have some just random stuff as well to open. So lots of different things here that'll be seen. If we get any interesting ships from Pirates, I'm gonna put them together. If we get any like super cool ships from Clone Wars, I will put those together as well. But a lot of them are going to be left unpunched, I think. This is a spare one. We have a couple that I'm going to be putting away for like kind of a games for me and my partner as well. So that's why I have things split up, and we have little representations of ourselves here, basically. So first pack is going to be Pirates Ocean's Edge. What do we got here? We got, looks like a common and another common. Sometimes you get bunk. But we got Shipwright. Yeah, that was all commons. That was sometimes that happens. What do we got? We got the Just Wind. Ooh. Just Wind.
What's special about him?
+1 to boarding rolls, +2 to sea monsters instead. The Sea Rat. Junk. Ooh, it's a junk ship though. Those are always nice.
Literally junk.
and ship a dock at an enemy home and load a treasure. So they can steal a freaking treasure from your opponent's island, which is kind of annoying. Cannoneer, Musketeer, Shipwright, French. I'm gonna put the junk. Actually, hey, sweetie, would you get me a something to like a something to put the garbage in, like a large bag or
Hi.
like a empty trash can, small empty trash can. Let's see these. I collect these dice. Eventually, I will have like enough to like bathe in, I think. So I gotta make sure I do it properly because mine are on the left. So here's my first pack that I'm gonna open here. Let's see what we get. The common. Ooh, not a common. We have La Auguste. +1 against the English. We have a Musketeer and a Cannoneer. And then we have Captain Montana Maze.
There we go.
And the Queen of Cups. He is linked with all American ships. Montana Maze can go on any American ship for free, essentially. I mean, you still have to pay his cost, but then you have the Queen of Cups, which is a rare ship. Hits an enemy ship, you may also eliminate a cargo. That's nice. And then we have the Explorer, Cursed Explorer, and a Fogbank Island. Kiki,
Yeah.
you want to come out and hang out and open these with me?
I was just pouring my cup of tea.
Okay, sweet. Alright, this is going to be Kiki's first pack for our duel. She's got La Mesquita. Wild Island. When you're looking at treasure, you can trade any one treasure for a random treasure from any other wild island, but you have to take it. So that's kind of neat. Cannoneer, Jun Swang, Lord Thomas Gun. Interesting. This one's split in the middle. That's usually not how that's done. Oh, here we go. A rare Curse of Davy Jones. Once again, I have it off camera because I keep forgetting the camera's in the bottom right, not the top left. Used to be in the top left, but I tried to flip it around. So we got that, and then dash garbage. And then what else? The Strix. Hit the Strix. Where's the rest of? Oh yeah, she's underneath there. La Mesquita.
Don't
Strix.
we have one of those?
We have most. We have a lot of these.
I just recognized it.
Yeah. Think the rare we didn't have, but I'm not 100% sure. I know we have Lilu. I've seen that one before. That's a cursed ship. It's got really beautiful sails, though. I mean, look at the sails on that. Those are gorgeous.
You can never hear Lily without thinking of the Fifth Element.
We got Didier Vidal and Musketeer. We have a rare, Victor de Alva. And then you have Le Coeur de Lion. DeLion. And that's a rare. So, a rare friendship.
Cool, cool.
It's got a lion on the sail. I like that. That's cool.
Anything you're looking for specifically?
Obviously, super rare would be nice. I doubt we'll see one, but the rare crab I would love to see because we have like one crab and it's kind of neat, but like the rare crab is super cool, and I would love to see the I think it's like blue or purple. I'd love to see Mr. Krabs, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if you can get that in the regular packs. I think you can. I think the only ones that are exclusive are the 6 ships that are exclusive in the mega packs or whatever. And like the Sea Dragon. Sea Dragons. And then there's like a big couple of wind catchers, which I don't have any of those. Alright. Oop, I see a rare. What do we got here? We have the HMS Sea Phoenix. British junk ship. Interesting. A tiger. Empress. She goes with the griffin.
That's cool.
It's a tiger. It's a
I
pet
didn't know there
tiger.
were freaking animals in this.
Yeah, it's a pet tiger. The floating stone. It's a turtle ship.
Sorry.
This is a turtle ship. I love turtle ships. They have armor and they have oars. And another rare, Calico Cat. She's one of the main characters of the Pirates game. She's from the very first set. And then Cursed Captain. It's always nice to have captains. They're incredibly useful.
You pull any shipwrights yet?
Huh?
Any pull any shipwrights yet?
I think in the first pack. My third pack. Ooh. Ricketts. Now, this ship is really terrible, but where is the rest of the Ricketts? Where are you at, buddy? There you is. The Ricketts. It's kind of a bad ship, but it's very pretty. Look at the sides of it. It's gorgeous. So we got the Ricketts. We got Musketeer and another Didier. We Didion. Come on, stop juggling, y'all.
Oh my god, you can't sleep like
And then we have a rare or an uncommon Morgar. I don't think we got this guy. This is the yellow sea dragon. A very interesting sea dragon. I like him. Yes, I like the sea dragon. And then we got the Sargasso Sea. We got
No, put it back.
we got garbage, and then we have a helmsman. Helmsman, one of the better pirate crew. Very good. Yar, I be thirsty. Aye, that's good grog, it is. Well, I just had a drink of me grog, wench. What? Why you be squawking on like a parrot? Ooh, 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 ooh. That is beautiful. La Afrique. +1 against pirates. Very good abilities. Pirates are, there's a lot of really good, just generic pirate crew. Or I mean, ships in the game. We got a rare. A 5-mast. Legale. This is one of the rare 5-mast French ship, which actually uses all 3 of these panels. Unlike previous ships, this one is a 3-panel ship, so you actually get less ships in this. You only get, well, you still get 2 ships, but you see what I'm saying. So this one, I think I'm going to set aside for, I'm going to set this one aside for building. I'm going to have to, which one's this one? My third. I will just set this one aside so that I know to build it later, whenever we're done here. Well, actually, I just set it. No, yeah, I'll do that so I don't forget where I'm at here. So I don't want to get distracted. I'm going to finish these last 2 packs and then we can go to that. Okay, I see another gold. That's just the treasure card, though. These are not as rare as ships are. Getting a nice rare 5 master is actually really, really cool.
Really?
Curse of Davy Jones. We have an uncommon and a common. We got Fire Pot Specialist. These guys are really useful. And then we have the No Solar. Cannot be shot by ships that are within small
What's
range.
the nationality of that one?
Cursed.
Okay.
That is the. Okay, that's just a 1 card ship, and then we have, that's what was thrown, or no, is it? No, this is these are the, what? I'm confused here. 25. 76, okay, this is the wrong, what is this? I know, what? Huh? 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 What is this? Why is this in here?
Does it not have the right number?
This is just a, this is one of the panels to an uncommon ship that isn't in the back. What happened? That's very strange. I've never seen that happen before. That's a yeah, this is a 2-mast. And this is a 3-mast. Yeah, this is the Le Bon Chance. So this is this one. This is 76, right? And then we have our Firepot Specialist and our Treasure. Every pack has to have has a crew and a treasure. And then we have the No Solar, which is just a 1 card 2-master. It's on that 1 card, and then we just got this. Here's some masts, I guess. You know what?
I think the bone chance means good luck, so maybe that's just good luck.
There's our good luck masts there, right? Okay, cool. Interesting. And then last but not least, we got this one right here. Hopefully we get something cool out of this. We got 1 5-master, so I'm kind of, I see a rare ship. I'm happy with that. We have the Helmsman. We have garbage. We got a reef. We got this guy. Ooh, wow. Okay, let's get this guy first. The Jikiniki. A cursed ship. And then the USS Constitution. Another 5-master, which is a rare ship. So this one also has to be built. So let's start by building the previous one here, which was here, right? This one? Poop, poop, poop. Yes, it was. Legal. Forget the French flag here, and French panel. And then we can just put this back in there, and then that will keep the integrity of that. So what we have to do And so then we got to take this guy right here. This is the part where you got to be careful, or else you can scratch the. A lot of times it just scratches no matter what. There's really nothing you can do about it. If you're lucky, it'll go in without scratching. And there's that part, and then pull these guys around front, and then this piece right here goes in like this. It's easier if you just do it one side at a time, like so. And then pull this around. I like to just give it a little bit of a flex. You don't want it to snap. And then on this one, you give that one a little bit of a flex here.
It's not on camera. Here you go.
I know. I'm trying to get it to
Yeah, you got
flex properly. Very difficult to. There we go. And then there's one of them. This guy here on the back. And
I believe the game actually wants you to remove those and
you have to take them in and out. That's, to me, it's just
insanity.
Yeah, that's just begging for these things to get loose.
We keep track of it a different way.
Yeah, I like to use just like I make my own little cards and then use counters. So that way you can just keep the ships.
And the flag
At this
goes
point,
towards with the wind.
Yeah, that's a thing that a whole bunch of my old figures are in containers right now, and they all have the flag going or the windsock going the wrong way. Destiny-Go. Beautiful ship. The gold and silver sails.
Five mouse.
Yep, that's a 5-master. I have a little 10 over here. And then we just got one, the USS Constitution. Yeah. America. And you know what? I would feel, well, technically it's a French flag, but whatever. The banner is not actually like a proper thing. Oh yeah, we got some icebergs too. That's nice because we only have like one iceberg. I don't have any icebreakers, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? Sweet ching-a-ching-ching. Those are long cannons. Ooh. Okay, the French ship was nice, but this American ship has got like a bigger dick because all of its cannons are twos and like half of them are long. The French ship had all of its cannons were twos, which is like the best you can have it. I don't think there are cannons that are ones. I've never seen them.
Well, the number has to be higher than if you had a 1, then most of them.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this preemptively this time. It's like I like to go from the very front, and then you just kind of like massage the plastic. You know, you just kind of go. You get it ever so slightly bent, because then it just wants to flex better. See, look at that. How that's bent down. And then the other one's going to be bent the same way. You start. And actually, I'm going to turn this up because this is driving me crazy. And in fact, I'm just going to minimize that because it doesn't need to be there anyway. And I keep getting it off camera anyway, so I might as well do it this way, so at least that way it's usually on camera. Here we go. Make sure I get all this through without damaging it. Okay, nice, nice, nice. All right, and then I'm going to take this guy right here. Oh, I'm dumb. This goes over here. Peter, you put the hole on the port.
What's the matter, Peter?
She's got the schnoz to pull that voice, that accent off. and I've got the stomach to pull off Peter. Okay, now. You know, I'm sure there are some pirates people out there that probably wouldn't believe that I found that random thing. I mean, I guess I don't know how good the Wizkids service was back then, their ability to catch that kind of stuff, but this ship is actually really good. The USS Constitution. This might be our pull of the set of the. This is like our pride and joy because this thing. Okay, people that aren't like into pirates or don't know necessarily the rules, I can explain why this ship is so powerful. Uh, Whenever you fire from the cannons, which is how you attack in this game, these numbers on the little masts here, they represent the roll that you need to beat in order to hit with the cannon. So the lower the number, the better. And 2 is pretty much the lowest you can go. And the red means that it has long range, which is the best range you can have. You can only have short or long range. It's got 3 long range, 2 short range, and they're all twos, which is almost the best possible setup you could have. The only way it could be better is if the front and the rear were also long. But I mean, you can't ask for perfection. I am gonna take a look real quick. What are the stats on this guy? Like, what does he do? +1 against pirate ships, and 4 with a long movement. Single 15 points though is quite cheap. 15 is very good. So yeah, that's actually a monster of a ship. USS Constitution. You are our pull of the set for pirates, because I mean the other French ship is nice, but it's not as strong as this thing. This thing's a beast. +1 against most common enemy type in the game, and just overall oppressive stats. You can't beat that. I'm gonna keep this as a good luck charm, and then we're also gonna keep this just as pretty background stuff. And then we'll stick those in there. And then we will move on to, let's open up some Austin Powers. We'll open up one box of this just for fun.
I've never seen this before. I'm very curious.
So this is a dumb card game that only ever had one set, but it was dirt cheap where I picked it up on Black Friday sale. So I thought, why not? It'd be fun. I can get enough to actually just have a like play set or whatever, not a play set, but enough to like build some dumb decks and try to play the game properly. Groovy.
It's just overall Austin Powers. Come out. When did this come out? Was it that like after the
99.
First movie? So after the first.
So this
one.
would have been after the second movie. Spy Who Shagged Me, yeah. Okay. That's the set. Everything's going to be Spy Who Shagged Me. So mostly going to be that. Oh, okay. So it's going to be. Oh yeah, the characters are. It copied the Star Wars, where it's. Is there a rarity on this? There isn't. Okay, so we're gonna have to like. I'm gonna have to like manually put these into rarity piles, because it's not. There's no rarity like listed. So your first 3 are gonna be your uncommons, and then your third card is going to be, your fourth card is going to be the rare. So we're going to go uncommons, Mojo Extractor, Felicity's Corvette, and Fat Bastard. He's an uncommon.
My favorite character.
And then your rare is Scott Evil, the margarine of evil.
I hope we get a Fez. That was funny. Oh no, he wasn't in the second.
And then
was he in the
your commons are going to be a lot of Rabbi Schlotsky, freaking bone cards. Okay, freaking bone. Dance of the Randy Minks. Oh, Frisky Arwe. These are quite silly. I do believe most of the good cards, most of like the main characters, are all rare. So you got Eva Rap, chilling with my homies. Wicked what? Thank you very much. And I found a whole lot. And then the rare is actually not a character; it's a homing device. Oh, is it? It's really wanting to focus. The focus is acting funny.
Yeah, maybe you hold your hands further away from the camera.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm trying to get the cards inside. Anita Boyd. Hey, I forgot he was even in this movie.
Who?
This guy, Stewart from Mad TV.
I know. McDonald.
I don't know.
He's yeah, his last name's McDonald. Good, yeah. Norm McDonald, I think.
Oh yeah, Jerry Springer.
No, doesn't matter.
Jerry Springer's got a card. That's interesting. Dr. Elvis Costello, or Mr. Elvis Costello. Oh, we got Fat Bastard. The rare. Oh, yeah. Dead sexy.
God, I remember that scene.
Wang, Chinese student. It's Godzilla. He was distracted by that enormous flying. They just put that on there because I love that. How silly that is. I'm gonna have to go through and split these into um, different, good and evil. Frau Farbicina? Frau Farbicina. The freaking bone.
I never knew her last name.
Robin Swallows. Maiden name Spitz. And then Felicity Shagwell. Shag very well. Thank you very much. Hey, look, there's Mustafa character, not the character, but a bone. Doctor! Hot salty nuts vendor. Rod. This is stupid. I love it. So silly. Okay.
It's everything I thought it would be.
Spin Doctor. Divine. Shagette. Thank you very much again. And then Ivana Humpalot, the rare one. Dr. Evil's Pawn. Basil Exposition. His last name was Exposition. Basil. His last name's Exposition. Here we go. We got a rare Austin Powers. That's what I'm talking about. Fashion photographer. Johnson? I don't know, sir, but it looks like a giant. So you can just play all of these cards and have a theme deck where your whole theme is just that joke where the ship looks like a
And I guarantee you, when you talk to people, anyone and you ask them their favorite part of the movie, if they even liked it, that's going to be the main joke that they're going to remember.
Mm-hmm. Death Star. Death Star. Belgian dip. Delicious. Dr. Evil in quasi-future clothes. They're not semi-future, they're quasi-future. Okay? Get it right? Willie Nelson, the Highwayman. I forgot he was in that scene. They really got every single scene from the movie. Like everything you could ever possibly reference or remember from that movie is in this. Fat bastard. And the president, oblivious to 90s references. Okay, I don't remember him. No Joe. Remote control. Mini-Me in quasi-futuristic clothes. I have the complete set now.
Awesome.
Zip it. You gonna cry? You gonna squirt some? Hmm?
Squirt some? They don't make them like they used to, do they? I don't know what to think about that. It's really
another fat bastard. Sick of him. Austin from 10 minutes from now. He's not to be confused with Austin from right now.
Immediate Austin.
Once you've had fat, you'll never go back. Undistractable guardsman. Ate a baby. I wrestled with the baby and then I came out on top because I'm the bigger one.
Or the hungrier one.
Slugfest. Fimbot Vanessa. Kamikaze Bride. So every card has like the there's like a not a ransom, whatever, a bounty, and then there's like stats for required to meet the objective, and then the cards have the stats. So, and then these are like effect cards that do things based on whether or not you have the required stats on the card. It's kind of interesting. You're basically you're trying to meet certain requirements to play cards and then play cards. I don't know if it's actually based on anything. Or like rip off. Number 2, not dead, just badly burned. Austin Powers, Astronauty. Bottom tip. Half Nelson. Number 2, healthy and youthful. It's the young version of him. Oh, behave. Felicity Shagwell, Astro very naughty. Mrs. Ruth, sex ed teacher.
Wow, that's just the bottom of the barrel.
Is that Doctor? It's not Dr. Ruth, is it? That would be weird. Hey, they actually have a rare version of her, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, I can definitely tell that's the correct order because I see a lot of the repeats of these, and those are the commons, so that makes perfect sense. I did get the correct information beforehand, so I'm not opening them wrong. Unibrow. And then another Austin Powers. Bikini Clad Bombshell. Jonas Cooper. I didn't even know that was a... Haven't seen that one yet. Irritating interrogation. Stroking the bishops. Felicity Shagwell, London tourist. Menage. Mini-Me, vicious little chihuahua thing. Felicity. And quasi-futuristic clothes. Everyone loves their quasi-futuristic clothes. I'm telling you. Quasi-futuristic. Kiki, where'd Kiki go?
I'm here.
Why are you in the other room?
You see him better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that works. General Hawk. Presidential advisor. Laser operator. Fire the laser! Austin Powers all shagged out. Frau Farbenisa, weird mama. Basil Exposition, younger British gentleman. British intelligence superior. Forgot about the young version of him. He just has more hair. Mustafa! Triquestophobic assassin. Kiki. Got your rare Mustafa.
Good. I was wondering if she was even in there.
When discarded after losing an assassination, you can return him to your hand. You can't kill him. He just keeps coming back. Yeah, that's perfect. He does give you two stats too. 2 groovy. It's pretty good. He doesn't go away. Rebecca Ramjan hasn't had the pleasure. And then Dr. Evil, Irresistible Mojo Juggernaut. Bam. Bikini clad Felicity Shagwell. So we didn't get very many Dr. Evils. I do have another box though, so all is well. I'm hoping there's more Dr. Evils in the other box. To put these cards in here real quick, and then we will move on to the next item on the docket. All right. Now, let's move on to these guys. I got 24 of these guys right here. These are Clone Wars, Star Wars pocket models. And start off real quick with one just to show you what you're looking for here. You're going to have some cards. Ooh, and we start off with a foil. Count Dooku. Heck yeah. It's an interesting game. I really like it. It's very interesting. We got the rare. Foil rare. Count Dooku. It's for a deck where you have a leader and then a bunch of army droid characters. Probably like a dropship or something, and then you just buff all of your droid guys and have them go ape shit and try to destroy your opponent's targets or your objectives. So yeah, so you get some cards. You get this piece of paper here, which explains how to put the actual models together, because some of them can be kind of complicated. And then you get your models. And we started off with a rare. Awesome. The Resolute, which is a Venerator class starship. Just trying to move this around. And these are droid. Oh, these are those little things. Those little droid guys that ride on those little things upright and they fly in the Clone Wars. And this is the Resolute. This is ironically, these would go together. You have the leader, and then you have the troopers on all of these. Well, except for, well, those guys don't have it, I guess. They have different abilities. This guy has it, though. So, just go put this guy over here with him. Why not? And then so that's what you're looking for. More of those. Hey Kiki, would you bring me two burrs? I'm gonna have them ready for future use. And also what I have left of my drink is getting kind of warm, so I'm gonna add some cold beer to it so it'll cool down, because who likes warm beer, right?
The UK, like old people in the UK.
British
Apparently.
people.
A warm business.
Bitters are more common or more popular in Australia, aren't they? I know bitter. There's like a brand of beer that's very popular in Australia. That's a bitter. Another rare, really, dude. Okay, give me a second here. These cards feel almost fake compared to what is going on with these. These feel weird. So, okay, maybe not. We got Yoda. He's a rare. Pretty good. And we have the 501st Legion Republic gunship. Very cool. We're only 2 packs in. We already got 2 rares. That's awesome. Let's keep that up. Let's keep that up the whole time. I like that. But I have a bunch of these older sets, but I don't have anything from this set. So, like, getting rares and stuff is very nice. What do we got here? Relentless Engagement. All units except for... Ooh. Yeah. What? That's interesting. Okay, that's cool. So this actually goes in the center area and not your home base. So basically, the way the game works is you have the middle area and you have your each player's home base, and you have to make an action to move into the contested area and then onto your opponent's home area and attack their bases with your characters and your ships, and then the cards can be used to either like buff your defenses at your base or uh, make your ships stronger or whatever. And this actually goes in the middle. Most of these, almost all of these, this is the only one I've seen that doesn't do that. They only can be played on your home base as like a kind of like it becomes your home base instead of just a generic empty slot. So this one we do not actually have. Our first non-rare, the Negotiator, another Venerator class starship, and then these are Spider Droids. I always thought Spider Droids were cool. I like Spider Droids. I'll obviously decide which ships I would like to build at the end. I'm really hoping to get Padme Amidala's silver ship. That one's super cool. Strategic advance. I think it's kind of weak for what it gives you, personally. But that works. I'm actually going to do this. And then we got Red Squadron. What are these? Oh, those are those weird, like hanger arm ships. And then here is the Tide of Progress 12. Banking class frigate. So these are the frigates, which are kind of like, they're different than the ones from the first set. But they're kind of similar to the Rebel kind of base ships that are not the ones that are like the Tantive. Tantive, by the way, is one of my favorite ships. I really like the Tantive. I like the Falcon, obviously. Who doesn't like the Falcon? Y-Wing is probably my personal favorite, though. I love Y-Wings. I don't know why. They're interesting. The Slave one is great. Strategic Advance, that's another one. Okay. Missile Strike. Lucky Aim. Lucky Aim, that's actually a really good one. +2 attack for a 1-star unit. Great for any little dude. We got the walkers. These are like weird little kind of chicken walker type things. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi's, we got a Jedi Starfighter pack. We got Ahsoka's, Plo Koon, Anakin, and Obi-Wan's. So you have all the Jedis, which are anything with Jedi in its name counts as a Jedi. So Jedi Starfighter, Jedi Starfighter, Jedi Starfighter. Those count as Jedi ships, and there's a lot of cards that specifically buff Jedis. It's kind of like its own ship type in a way. How there's like types on every card. Jedi is kind of like it's another type. It just isn't an actual type because it doesn't have an icon. But you can only use it on certain ships, obviously. So, what is this here? Why is there a anti-theft thing in this? That's interesting. None of the other ones have had that. Maybe because we got foil, Jabba the Hutt. That's pretty cool. You may reroll your base roll if neither die and your opponent's base roll is a 1 or a 2. So, very cool. I like that. We are, what, 6 packs in. We're not even we're just now a quarter of the way in, and we already have 2 foils and 2 super rares. It's pretty good.
I like that.
It's pretty good luck here. Galactic Guardian, and then these are kind of interesting ships. I forget what they're called in the. Wait, why? These aren't Y wings. That's not a Y wing. That's like an old Y wing. Okay, that's like a weird Clone Wars Y wing. I'll have to check those out. Those are kind of neat. Those might actually just be straight up Y wings. It's hard to tell when they're on the thing like that, you know. Also, another thing I noticed: these packs go together, and I only got 6 of these on the left, and I got a ton of these on the right from the lot I got. So I'm gonna save these guys for last. See if maybe there's some magic in there. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. We got Padme Amidala. And then we have these are the guys that transform into like little walkers, like little crab walker ships. So they can fly in space, but then when they land, they can become ground units, and ground units are better when they're on your or your opponent's home base. They get a buff when they're on the home base. So those basically can have buffs always, although you have to use an action to flip them, so it's kind of not worth it. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, and another foil. Man, we are just pulling foils after foils. Asajj Ventress. She is one of the bad characters, I'm pretty sure. She's a Sith. Very cool. How is that? We're getting 3 super rares already. It doesn't say super rare, but those are super rares. The foil rares are rarer than regular non-foil rares, so they count as like a super rare. And what do you know? Another rare. 501st Legion attack shuttle. So this is a shuttle full of dudes. It's pretty cool. Honestly, I think this is probably gonna like if it's not gonna complete my set for Clone Wars, it'll get me damn near close. Because I've already gotten like there's only I don't know how many figures are in this? 70. So there's like there's like 71 or 72, I think, pieces in this. So there's I don't know roughly about and another rare. And another anti-theft. I think they just randomly stuck those in. Mace Windu. We got Samuel motherfucking Jackson right here. Look at that dome, man. Look at the size of that fucking head. That's Samuel Jackson, all right. I've got the high ground, Anakin. What do we got here? The Voice of Industry 2. The rare banking frigate. It's kind of cool. Captain Rex. Okay, so this is one of the cards that can really be broken. +1 attack for each leader in the zone and +1 damage. So you can build a team where you have like 5 of these guys and you just always hit. Incredibly useful. Are you okay, sweetie? Yeah. We got Heroclix coming up. You're gonna want to be involved in that. And then we have the uncommon version of these little droid guys on their little Scooty Puff Juniors, as I like to call them. Some more relentless engagement. And then the Galactic Guardian. We've seen them. And then we're halfway done with this one. Still got plenty more to go. It is an extravaganza. And we got another super rare. What are the odds? There's 120 cards in the set, by the way, so there's quite a few super rares, and we are just plowing through them. There's Anakin Skywalker. It's mostly art from the. Oh yeah, there's the spider guys. They turn into these little walkers, but then they also fly. We got Newt Gunray's Nemodian Shuttle. That actually looks really cool. I'm probably gonna build this one. This one's interesting. And then Strike Wings. We got Count Dooku here in the middle. Count Dooku.
You know, Chris Lee was in a death metal band. The guy who played Sauron. He like really brags about being in the line of what's that knight's name? Charlemagne. And that's the name of his band, Charlemagne. If anyone's interested in that.
Enjoy that sound. Chat.
ASMR.
That doesn't exist because nobody's watching, but that's fine. This video can be saved for posterity, I guess. It's an American IPA, but I bought it from Aldi's. So does that mean that I bought an American beer that was imported by a British or a Scottish company, which was then imported back into America to be sold at their American branch of their Scottish store? Has this beer made a trip around the planet, or am I just high?
You're high. And yes, it did, but you're also high.
Oddball. That is an interesting rare, man. Both units get +2 attack and damage. That is quite reckless. I guess that's oddball. 104th Battalion Republican Gunship. This is the basically there's like a common or there's like an uncommon and a rare version of most ships, and then there are some ships where there's an uncommon, common, and rare version. Obviously, at the end we'll take a look at our spoils here and see what all we ended up with. The plastic in these packs is quite brittle. It kind of peels real nice, and then you have this nice little envelope. You can pull it out. There's another anti-theft. Gotta love those things. We got these guys again. We've already seen them. Spider droids. We've already seen them. Let's see if we got anything interesting. Nope. Strategic advance. We've seen that a million times. So there is nothing special about the left packs. We just happen to not get very many of them. These weren't, I don't know if these were taken, how they took these out, but so far they seem to be pretty fairly. There's another one. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. No. Jedi Binks. Fuck off. Jedi Jar Jar Binks. I hate it. And all he does is he completely negates droid. He just fucks over droids. Which, I mean, is kind of useless in the grand scheme of things, because if your opponent's not playing a droid deck, it's useless.
Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord.
He is a Sith Lord. And I think there was a comic where he was a Sith Lord.
There is. I've seen the
Strike Wings?
Unless it was a hoax.
Uncommon Strike Wings. We have not seen the uncommon ones yet. It was like a comic where it showed like his like origin or whatever, and like he was just like he killed his father on accident because he's just such an idiot. He just like baby Huey'd and screwed it up and got his father blown up and murdered, and like he was like banished because everybody hated him because he was such a dumb, useless You know, nothing new in that one. I find that hilarious. And another anti-theft. It's weird how those are just kind of randomly inserted there. Nothing new there. Thwarted plans. Oh, wow. That is broken. That completely counters swarm strategies. If your opponent's got like a swarm strategy where they've dropped tons of little 1 and 2 drop guys into your base, you just send them all back. That's insanely good. Wow. Like there's some good strategic stuff in this set. Like it's the second to last set of the game. So they were definitely ramping up the strategy aspect. Oh, come on, man. Give me something cool, man. Blue Clune, that's a cool rare. We don't have him yet. So it's a +2 attack, which I think that's also attack. I can't remember if that's attack or damage. It's attack, so +3 attack basically. And it can be reused, so that's pretty cool. Come on, give me the Padme. That's kind of like the secret rare, I guess, of the set. Padme Amidala. Give me that shit. That, okay, that's a different type of anti-theft. What the? It's weird. I think some of these might even be from like different regions, and I don't know. Another relentless engagement. I'm starting to see a drop off here. Battalion, another one we haven't seen a new one in a minute. Hopefully we get something cool before we finish off this, because I mean we've gotten some new cards so far. We've been getting super rares. There's another Blue Clune. I do need the doubles and stuff though for deck building, so that's always nice. Tide of Progress, that we've seen that. Down to the last 4. See what we get here. Yep, there's something. Another Anakin. I will absolutely take that. It sucks that some of these cards, they just, when they come into packs like this, as you can see that that crease. There's like a big gash in the card. So I imagine grading these would be very difficult. Not that anybody would want to grade them, because why would you want to grade them? Play the game, have fun, enjoy the game. Don't grade your cards. If you don't want to play with the cards, then don't buy them. I don't know. Let other people that actually want to play the game buy them. Galactic Guardian. We have that. I want the Padme Amidala because I have the gold Count Dooku. Nice. This is the other version of Dooku. That's the one from the front of the box. I have the gold promo ship I managed to find a long time ago. We have him. And they would look cool on a team together. But it does not look like that's going to happen, but that's fine. We did get several super rares. It's pretty sick. The Jedi Council. Jedi Ghost Council, apparently. Because they all dead. They're all Force Ghosts. Another one of this guy, Newt Gunray. I'll put that together in a minute. That's cool. And then our last pack. What do we got? No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. It's a whammy. It's Jar Jar again. Go away, Jar Jar. Nobody wants you.
That's a critical miss.
Yeah, that's a critical miss. Still have to put it in the sleeve, though. Autism demands it. Okay, so We got a lot to work with though, which is nice. Why I did this. Okay, so sure. Keep a couple of these just so I have them, and then the rest go in the garbage. I need to find out if those are actually Y-wings, and then let's do this real quick. I'm gonna go through and boop boop boop. I'm gonna organize these real quick, and then put a few together before we move on to our finale. So we got 4 super rares. So they were all loaded at the front, it looks like. But that's about right. I mean, it's what, 1 in 6 packs, I think, for a super rare. That's spot on. We got 4 of them. So we got 2 501st Legions, and then we got this, the Voice of Industry. This one's really cool. And they're all spread out. We have 2 Empires, or 3 Empires, and 1, whatever that one is. I forget what that one is. So why not put a few of these together? I want to see what's up with these. Are these actually... Let's find out. Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. That? I'm going to have to read the instructions. Hey, hey. Okay, so this thing goes into there, like so. Boop. Yeah, this is not the Y-wing I know. Better than this. I did not think that this was a Y-wing. Not the ones that I remember anyway. That is something else. It's a Federation Y-wing. Right?
Oh.
And that is how you put together a model. One of these little pocket models. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Yo, right. tell you what, we'll skip putting these together. We'll do another video on these because we have a time limit here. We got a bunch of stuff to get done here. We're going to start with Civil War.
Which is which, you know.
Once you hand that, pick it up, and then give over Pirates here. Thanks. And then there's nothing sexier than cutting the Wizkids seal off of the box. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm starting to make this sound not like an opening video.
All right.
Bring down the light.
And oops. No, look. About that.
Yeah, right. That's for like commercial sale, I think. Isn't it? Or is it for... I mean, once something's yours, you can sell it,
It's
right?
not supposed to be sold.
Didn't say it's not supposed to be bought, though.
It
Trouble.
however they got it originally, they weren't supposed to have. I mean, I don't know. I think it's because of COVID. I don't know. It wasn't COVID because this was after COVID. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with it, honestly.
It's like 2016.
Yeah, it's before COVID. Sorry, before, not after. So we have, this is the prize pack. Organized support pack. This has stuff in it. So the way this works is one of the bad things about living in an apartment is you have fucking dumbass neighbors making noise out in the hallway.
No, I don't think the mic's picking it up, though, so...
Yeah, we can hear it, though. So I have stuff set up where we're going to be doing drafts with this. And so we're basically going to be doing the opening video here, and then I'm going to do later on, I'm going to make videos where I splice in the actual fights and what we go over. But the way Civil War worked was each pack was actually split, and so you would pick. And so what we got to do right now is we got to roll dice or flip things. We got to figure out if I am going to be pro registration or anti, and we'll do, I guess, 2 of each or something. So we'll do the first 2. We don't have a dice or anything, do you? You'll grab a dice. All right, give me a dice. You get a dice, and we'll see. Or no, I'll take a what? Odd or even. Odds, I'm pro registration. Evens, I'm anti-registration. I'm anti-registration for the first.
No.
And then on the second two, the second brick, you'll be anti.
Okay.
Okay, so the first two, I'm going to be pro, and then the last two, I'm going to be anti. So, or I'm going to be anti-registration on the first two, sorry. So,
this is the most political Heroclix game I've ever played.
Right. So we got Cold Heart, Taskmaster, Yellow Jacket, Silhouette, and Cold Blood. And it looks like Cold Heart is the rare. Oh wait, we didn't decide. It's got to go left and right. So I guess. Do you want to be in the? We already looked. Let's roll to see who goes first. Pack, because we already opened, and I feel stupid. Odds I go first. Evens I go second. Okay, so this will be my pack. So the way it works is.
I was gonna pick the other one too. So.
Okay, so the way this works is. These are upside down. Okay, how does that? Dang it. So these are anti-pro, pro, anti, pro, and then Cold Heart is the rare. No. Yeah, no. Taskmaster's the rare. So pro registration got the rare. So you actually got the rare in the first pack, ironically. So I would get Cold Heart, Cold Blood, and Silhouette would go in my first pack. And then Yellow Jacket and Taskmaster go for TU.
Isn't this your box or your case?
No, they split. We're split, okay. Remember?
Yeah.
So the way it works is
it's just so different from the other ones.
It is. It's meant to be drafted. So Cold Heart. Here, I'm gonna do this. Oh. See, I couldn't tell. These are blue. These are dark blue, but they're. You tell me. You can tell the difference, man. I can't.
I couldn't tell from here.
Like, we got these two are different colors.
I can kind of tell when I'm looking for it.
When you have them upside down like this, you can tell a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
See? Dark blue versus black. So that'll be easier to do. So I'm going to be blue, and Kiki's going to be red on the first ones. So we got, here's Taskmaster. He's pretty cool.
He's cool. Is his sword actually straight? My God.
Yeah, his sword's straight. He's protected. His paint's a little iffy, but whatever. So we got that, and then oh my gosh, it's taped on the bottom. Pack 2. Once again, it doesn't matter like who's who, because we're going based on lines. You get the red ones, I get the blue ones. That's how it's going to be in the first brick. So we got looks like we have a blue rare this time, which is nice. We got Falcon and Daredevil for anti-registration. And then we have Jester, Wasp for pro registration, and then Microbe for neutral. And Wait, I went first, so I get microbe. Or no, you get microbe because it's the second pack. Yeah, that's how that works.
Alternating.
Yeah, alternating.
I like.
So you get this dude, and you get the 2 reds. And then I get Daredevil. I can see much easier in the light that they're dark blue. And then I will show off the rare Falcon. It looks pretty cool, actually. One. The rare Falcon who has translucent wings. Pretty cool. And then also I'm going to show off because I just think she looks cool. I like Wasp. Just so tiny. So that's pack 1. Or I should say the first 2 packs. And then we're actually doing 4 packs. This way we have more like room to wait. I don't know. Let's see. How many points are these? Yeah, we can do way better than that. So we're gonna actually open. We're gonna do 4 total fights, so it's gonna be 2 packs each, or 4 packs each time. But we're gonna alternate left and back and forth as to who gets the neutral character. So we're gonna do more. All right, we got Radioactive Man, Bullseye, Cold Heart, again, Hulkling, and Spider Woman, or Spider Woman. And it looks like Hulkling is the rare, who is anti. But honestly, most of these sculpts are pretty cool. Got 2 copies of Cold Heart. That's interesting. Spider Woman, Radioactive Man, and Bullseye. So what we're going to do is we're only going to open 1 brick of each. We have another brick after this, and then we're going to save the other bricks for later. But I really like the sculpt. It's a really nice one.
Yeah, very nice.
And then I actually really like this Bullseye as well. He's throwing cards. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
We got our first super rare. Heck yeah. We have Venom. That's going to be on Kiki's side.
Very nice.
Very cool looking. And then she also gets Miss Marvel. I have a Patriot who is his hand got stuck when they put these in the thing. It looks like his hand got caught under the corner. So he's doing a push-up. I have rare unique push-up animation Patriot. I'm gonna fix him. I can air I just use a hair dryer and it works pretty good. And then also Vision. Vision's pretty cool. He's coming out of the ground. Oh, that's cool. Vision's coming out of the ground. He's half sunk into his legs are sunk into the ground. That's pretty cool. And then I really like this one. This looks super cool. Gold bug. That goes over here. So that's going to be the first duel. I'm sure we'll be able to make a powerful team each. Okay, Venom needs to go in a sleeve, and then we have well, Miss Marvel is pro registration. Interesting. Okay. Card sleeves.
I thought Venom being pro registration was interesting.
I mean, so is Peter Parker. That's probably why. He was probably just siding with Peter because he's. I think at that point, him and Peter were like friends. Like he'd kind of become a good guy. Here they are. They're underneath this. I know it's probably not necessary, but I like to put my super rare Heroclix cards in sleeves. Now, I don't think there's anything super crazy in this set. I mean, there's no chases or anything, so there's not going to be anything that's going to be like super crazy awesome. Like, holy crap, what is that? However, in the Flash, there is chases, and there's a chance that we'll get a chase in our box because we're going to be doing one brick of Flash after this, and then we're going to save the last 2 bricks for a different time because it's getting late, and my partner has stuff to do in the morning, so she can't be up all night. I, however, have no life. I have a long night of Final Fantasy XI in front of me, I think.
I just heard that his name, the guitarist for Rage Against the Machine, Dan Marino. He got together with the guy who does music for Final Fantasy 14, and I guess they made new raid music.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I had not heard that.
Yeah, no, it just dropped this morning. A sample of it dropped.
Interesting. All right. All right, so let's see how this works out here. Hey, we got something cool here. Look at that. Stature.
There it is. Giant, right?
Yep.
Well, she doesn't have the colossal base, so I just figured.
Is she common? That's interesting. I didn't think she was a common. I thought she'd be like a... Is she supposed to have the rare on her base and she doesn't for some reason? I have a feeling she's a rare and she just doesn't have the proper thing on her base. Something tells me. What do we got here? Yeah, that's interesting. She's a does not compute. Need to go to hcunits.com. Enter. Huh?
The grandma's boy thing.
How did he see me? She is a rare. Oh no, that's not. She is a super rare. Yes, stature is in fact a super rare. I believe that is uh that is a something. Something's wrong. It's not she's a super rare. It says common, but she's a super rare. So yeah. Stature. Very cool. I love it. And then more commons. It's very interesting. It looks like we have four. It looks like four commons, but there's three commons, an uncommon, and super rare. You got Luke Cage, Hercules, and Stature on my side, and then you have another Jester and Doc Samson. You got Jester, Doc Samson, Luke Cage, and Hercules. Hercules. Oh, please. So that's two super rares so far. I mean, and then we have we got some serious like issues with the rarities in this set because there's no rare in this pack either. Like, huh? We got Silhouette and Luke Cage. So I got two Luke Cages and a Silhouette. We got Cobalt Man, Spider-Man, and Iron Man. And pretty sure Cobalt Man's the rare. Yeah, he's a rare. I don't know why some of these are not like. I guess the rares that are the black ones, they didn't put the rarities on them for some reason. Because the neutral characters that have been, because like Stature is also neutral, and these are both listed as common. This is a super rare, and this is a rare. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I don't know if Iron Man gave. Oh wow, Tony, you're falling apart, man.
He does that from time to time.
I don't know if Iron Man gave Peter a special suit, but we got matching buddies here, so you can have a nice matching Iron Man, Spider-Man, Cobalt.
Iron Spider.
You can have all the mans. You can have Iron Man, Spider-Man, Cobalt mans. And then I have Angry Black Man Army. Yo, you're in the wrong part of town, man. Yeah. You're in the wrong part of town. All right. Yay for inconsistencies in printing. Oi, I see a Captain America. We got Punisher is the rare. Captain America for the anti, and then we have Jack-o'-lantern and Doc Samson for pro, and Namorita for neutral. She just cares about the oceans. Excuse me. Namorita will be on my side because back forth. This one's probably one of my favorite. I really like Jack-o'-lantern. He looks so cool.
I think Jester looked pretty cool.
If Jester and Jack-o'-lantern work together, then you just have the Green Goblin. Also, really like this Punisher. Let me get the tapping out first. This Punisher, I really like. Oh, out of tap tap. It's a good Punisher. Locked and loaded. Empty clip. Yeah, Punisher, Cap, and Namorita. Yeah, Jacko, Doc. So another thing that's kind of cool, which will come up in the last thing, is there are going to be bounties for pro and anti. And you get extra points when you kit those characters. So they might help you win a game. It was for tournaments. I'm not sure if we'll be able to incorporate them into our games, but we'll try. It'll be fun. We'll see what we can do. We seem to be getting a lot of different characters though, which I like. We're getting a nice spread of dudes, and we ordered 2 bricks, but they actually gave us a case, so we know that the other side's going to have different figures in it than the ones we have here. We have Speed Freak. We have Mach 4, who's the rare, and Wasp, those are the pro, and then Spider-Man and Daredevil are anti. So let me Speed Freak. Just gonna keep falling over. This guy, lots of silver in your pack, on your side of the pack, I should say. Yeet.
Hit both Daredevils.
Hmm? He's anti.
I know you had, there's one in the first one.
These guys are pretty cool. There's your rare. So, Spider-Man. It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. Speed Freak literally only has the armor keyword. Very interesting. Very limiting. So we got first pack, you got a super rare, and the second one, I got a super rare. So it's even. We're going to keep track of our record, too, with all these. Like, it's going to be a legitimate tournament. We're going to play it as close as we can to the, you know, the rules of when this was made. Like, when we would play this in, like, a card shop or whatever back in the day. Well, back in the day, in 2016 or whatever, when this came out. 2015. Ooh. And then as a little bonus, we got the basically OP kit that came in with every brick. Which you got yo stuffs, you got maps. Oh, that's a straight up Ziploc. I like that. That's a Ziploc bag. That's fancy. So you got your maps here, which are nice. I think it's 2 different maps. Yeah, you get 2 different maps. These are quite large maps. And then only a couple of cards. I really thought you got more than this. All right, cool. So we got each character gets 4. So for me, I will be trying to take out the Wasp, Iron Man, She-Hulk, or Doc Samson. They're my targets. And then Luke Cage, Daredevil, Captain America, and Hercules are your targets, Kiki. It's kind of neat. And then also, all right, Kiki, I want you to pick one of these. We'll each get one. I don't know if they can be pro or anti or what. I make a good chili. Pick one. Which one you want? Left or right? Open them up. It's a prize pack. The prize we would win at the end of a tournament. Ooh, baby! Oh, I got a super cool one.
You got Night Nurse.
Night Nurse. I got Iron Man. This is the super rare one.
She's definitely a support character.
Kiki, look.
Oh, she has support.
Yeah. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. That's the Tony Stark where you put him up against, you can put him up against the Captain America. And Night Nurse has a fan. Oh, she's got an actual, it looks like it's got blood in it. That's super cool.
Yeah, or drugs.
This needs to be fixed, but yeah, I can heat that up and move it. That's super cool. Nice. I like that a lot.
That's the one I would have wanted out of the two, so.
If we get Captain America on the other one, and like one of them's Captain and the other one's like something else, that would be super cool. That's for later.
Yep.
I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put this in just right there for luck. Again, I like having luck. And then we're gonna open up once again one of the sexiest things in the world. What? Candy. I want candy. Bubblegum and teeth. Going down the room. Going down the candy store with my sweetheart Sandy. He's got a little bumped, but it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Mink. Start with the bunked outside. All right. This is the Flash. Now, the Trinity of Sin are the chases in this. The chases in this set are the Trinity of Sin, and do you want? I'm just gonna open mine. This will be mine. This will be my brick. So these will be all my whatchamacallits.
Okay.
And then we'll open yours later. So this will be my first. We like to do two pack duels. we find that 2 packs is like super sealed is what they call it in official Heroclix. I find super sealed is like the perfect amount of figures where you get 2 rares, you get, you know, a couple of uncommons and a couple of commons, and you can kind of build, you can figure something out. With one pack, it's just not enough. One pack, there's always something that's like you'll end up getting too little or too much. Like there's been a couple times with one pack where I literally didn't have 300 points worth. I only had like 250 points or something. It sucks. So having at least enough where you can get very close to you can get very close to 300 points, if not exactly, depending on what, you know, how old the set is, because a lot of the older sets had really weird point costs. But anyway, that being said, I hope I get a Trinity of Sin. We're guaranteed to get one chase in the box. That's the thing I love about Heroclix is you get what you pay for. So when you find Heroclix on sale for it's something else.
No brainer.
These were incredibly cheap, so I'm very happy with these. Okay, so looks like we started off with something good already.
Lucky.
We got. That's
You
just a
know,
rare.
in the flash set.
It's just a rare. We got Turtle. Turtle. We got I don't know what his name is. He's covering up his name with his like thing. I'm gonna have to look at his card. Trickster and Mob Rule. I will look it up. And then I will also show the rare. We got the top. Ooh, I'm spinning. The top. And then we have a Fresh. A Fresh. He's the one with the lightning bolt base. I like this one. It's cool. Very cool. Very cool. I like it. And then Turtle is actually a unique. You can only have one of him, so he's pretty cool. Nice turtle. Turtle. He needs to be straightened.
Don't quote that movie until you've seen it.
9/11 movie. No, it was when they cut. They like finished the curtain call. You know, like, yay, we're done. The movie's done. It's finished. Congratulations, everybody. The second tower has been hit. Oh my God. Like, oh wow. Okay. We got bent cards here, but of course the one pack that had to get damaged. Okay, let me see. Captain Thunder. He's got Mystics. We love Mystics in this household. It's our favorite team ability. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Blink. All right. Let's try to fix this as much as possible. Last Striped Tiger of Kandak. Jesse Quick, Savitar, Gorilla City Soldier, and Tar Pit. And it is a super rare. And we get a rare. See, normally you don't get a rare when you get a super rare, right? Savitar is a rare, but Captain Thunder is a super rare. So we're gonna show off both of those. So my first 2 packs are ripped, Kiki. You're gonna be having some issues. Hey, you're falling apart, Tarman. What the hell? Take it easy. Listen, I know we all have some troubles from time to time. I love the gorillas. I really hope we get Grodd so I can make a gorilla team. And then just quick. Okay, so incredibly good pack. I mean, make it rare.
Is she flash family?
Savitar. That's not a she. That's Savitar.
Oh.
We have Captain Thunder. He is a unique super rare. Very cool. That would be my first pack. The heck? He summons a tiger. That's pretty cool. Can you summon a tiger, Kiki? That's what I thought.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Never tried though.
I'm gonna put these in that box behind you. Use these to separate the box as well. Put these down the middle. And separate the box. Will you do that? Other way. No. Long ways. The long way. The long. There you go. The long way. They'll go in. They'll go in long way. You just gotta line it up. Get one thing on one side, one thing on the other.
Usually not that hard.
Yeah. And put this on the other side. That's not on the side that the stuff you just put in there. That on the other side.
Using segregation.
I'm keeping the minimum number of like boxes and stuff to keep everything sorted, so that way we can put the stuff up until we use it, because we're going to be using it in the future. All right, next two. We got Central City Police Officer, Samuroid. There we go. Samuroid, Doctor, just Doctor. Doctor. Captain Boomerang. Fucking A. And then the Tornado Twins. Tornado Twins. Kind of cool looking. I like these guys. They look interesting. It's the Tornado Twins. And then everybody else. Captain Boomerang. Gotta love him. I like Doctor. He's interesting.
Oh, his eyes. Looks like the guy from Mask.
If you don't have a limp sword like Captain, like Samuroid there.
There's medication for that. There's no list of the name.
We got, ow. We got Max Mercury, Ragdoll, Trickster, Turtle again, and Captain Cold as the rare. Gotta love good old Captain Cold. I'm not going to show the rest because they're all dupes, but look at him. I like him. He's got like ice hands, like Sub-Zero. It's pretty cool. You can see through.
That's cool.
Very cool. I like that. And oh, Ragdoll's creepy.
Let me see Ragdoll. Okay.
Max Mercury also looks kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, creepy, but also cool.
Looks like you're going to be dealing with the turtle, Kiki. You're going to be dealing with the turtle 2 games in a row. Hope you're ready for that amount of turtliness. Are you ready for that much turtliness? Can you handle the turtle?
What's that just going? Is that the most of mine?
Least. Yeah.
That's
Oh, baby. Oh, dun, 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 dun. 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Level 18. We have my favorite character ever made. Look at this motherfucker right here. He's riding a goddamn rainbow.
yeah.
I love him. He's on one of those sour gummy strips that you eat.
Skittles farmer.
Captain Boomerang. Oh, look, there's another Captain Boomerang. Holy fuck. There's 2 Captain Boomerangs. Joy. And then we got, oh, sweet. We got a super rare. We got Morris Master. Mirror Master. Morris Master. Mirror.
Did you just
Yes, I did.
break it? Break it?
I mean, it can be
It's
glued.
Yeah.
It can be glued.
Fine. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one on the HC units.
Mm-hmm. I'll glue it. It'll be fine.
Yes, it will.
Very cool, though.
Yeah.
Because, and that's the reason why it's so brittle. It's because it's made out of the... I mean, look at that. It's literally shining light on the wall. So that's going to be set aside for fixing, actually. This is probably the coolest pack because it's had the coolest, like, characters in it. Okay, how do you get this in or out? Like, what?
Just punch it through with the spear part. Or the triple part.
Huh? We have a super rare. Abracadabra. Fuck. It's gonna reach out and grab you.
Oh, we were talking about songs with horrible lyrics.
Abracadabra.
That's fun.
Abracadabra. Cool. I like him.
Let me see him.
He's very cool. He's a super rare. He's very back heavy. He wants to fall over really bad.
Oh, it's Plume of Smoke. Trying to
Yes.
figure out what it was.
So if we have anything else, I'm gonna be impressed because we already have two super rares. So to have anything else, kind of crazy.
It's Hydra. He put one in, two come out. 3?
You wanna help me?
No.
Grab the can, will you?
I can.
There you go. Stop. See what I'm doing?
I'm gonna get a different bag.
That's good. Leave it like that. I'm gonna fill it up and then we'll cinch it. Okay, what do we got here? Well, we have a chase. I got the chase. No, not the chase. This is a what? Is it a super rare? Yeah, another super. What? Another 3 super rares and a brick? Dude. We got Thorn, Mob Rule, Argus Agent, and SXS. But none of that matters because we got a really cool figure. We got the Flash.
Was that like temporal flash where you see him in stages? Let me see.
Look at that effect. He's moving so fast, there's like multiple versions of him. Isn't that cool? Very cool.
That's what
Citizen
look like
Abra.
in the 4th dimension, according to. But never mind. I'm not getting into it.
His real name is Citizen Abra. He also has he's a 17, 11, 19, 3 with probability control, Kiki.
He is.
He also
at the box you can see he's one of the families that you have to collect.
Yeah, the other thing that's really cool about him, this is probably one of the best figures in the entire set. Not that it really matters anymore, but we like to play with older figures. So going back, this is probably one of the best figures in the set because, I mean, it's 195, so it's expensive, right? But it has the Kingdom Come ability. Kingdom Come ability is one of the best abilities ever made. It just straight up says your opponents cannot lower or cannot affect your stats, period. So nothing can stop, you can't be perplexed, you can't have abilities at lower stats with any other type of thing. He's got prob, 19 defense, super senses, and 11 attack. Like, he's just an outright beast.
You can't lower his stats, and he has probability control.
Exactly. I mean, I think I'm going to win the second round, like, guaranteed.
Maybe I'll get one. That would be a bad thing. So we get too many of one character.
Oh, he's got Mystics. You just can't see it because it's underneath his butt. Oh, you can't have both of them in the same team. A whale? That was a really good pack. Two more.
4 more.
4 more, but 2 more openings. Just gonna preemptively open the next ones too, just to get them done.
Just realized I could have been doing it all along.
It's all good.
My brain is rot and tired.
Another Flash, or another streak character. Oh, 2 of them. What in the heck? Like, really? All right. I think we're going to complete the Flash family. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
Our rare is Impulse. We have Gorilla City Soldier, Swift, and Fiddler. He's actually playing a violin. That's amazing. I don't understand how you're supposed to take this bitch out of the fucking pack without damaging something. And we also have the Flash, which is, I guess, just a common? Doesn't seem like it should be a common. Is he actually just a common, this guy? Or is that some sort of weird misprint? Let's find out. No, that is just the Flash. It's just a common. That's interesting. One would think that, you know, it would be different, but we got Chilbane, Trickster, Girder, Pied Piper, and Heatwave is the rare. And then we also have something that's kind of interesting. They didn't punch the hole out all the way, so we have a rare little flippy flappy from the plastic where it didn't get punched out all the way. How about that? We got a dumpy. Pied Piper. What is it with instruments? You have a musical sub theme in this set? We got Heatwave. He be shooting fire and shit out his back. Very cool. Not as interesting as the last pack. We just had rares this time. We had Heatwave and other person. Where did she go? Spinner? Oh, there she is. Impulse. And last but not least, finish off the night. We got our last two packs here.
Another family member.
Yeah, and we also have another. No, that's Prime. Here. We got a really cool thing here, actually. We have a Prime, which is an incredibly interesting, cool figure. He's got like black, white, whatever. It's a Flash. But it's a different. It's clear and red because it's a different version of him. Now, what version is it? Let me see here real quick. Dark Flash. It's Dark Flash, which is a Prime, a rare Prime, which is very cool. That is probably one of the coolest pulls from this we've gotten so far. We've got the super rares, but the rare Prime. Primes are so hard to get. From my experience, for whatever reason, the Primes are harder to get than chases almost in some cases, because you buy the whole thing, you're guaranteed to get maybe one Prime. If you're lucky, you might get 3 though, but it's very difficult to collect primes. And here we go. This is it. Close out the set. I don't think there's going to be anything left, but you never know. There could be a hat trick. There could be a chase. There could be Kiki getting my hand wet.
That I did.
We have this guy exploding who has the exact, what looks like almost the same sculpt as a guy that I have from a different set. This is Reverse Flash. Very cool. I like it. So I got Dark Flash and Reverse Flash, and then we have Zoom. Okay, so this pack has a theme. I got all the evil flashes in this one, man. Look at this guy. Very cool. Jenny Quantum, Doctor, and Jesse Quick. And that will close it out. I believe that is everything we're going to be doing today. So probably the coolest figures we got, honestly, where I like Stature a lot. I like Dark Flash. I liked Abracadabra. And we got some beautiful ships as well that are gorgeous. And we have this random missing piece. So until next time.